you know what, this is an unpopular opinion, but I don't think anything in Minecraft needs nerfing. The reason I bring this up is because, well, recently the mace has been nerfed. I'm not going to go into specifics because there's videos on that, on what it's been nerfed and whatever. Why are certain people in the community gotta be the fun police all the fucking time? Like, who gives a shit if the mace is overpowered? If you think it's overpowered, simply do not use it in your personal Minecraft world. If you prefer the netherite sword, use that instead. Not everything has to be about efficiency. It is like with certain people that the only option you have is to go for the automatic most efficient thing in the game, which is just interesting as well. When netherite came out, diamond became useless. So, like, it doesn't make any logical sense to claim, oh yeah, let's just start nerfing things because something new is more powerful than the other thing. Like, I don't get it. So what's wrong with things being overpowered in a game that it doesn't really make any sense to complain about things being overpowered? I would get it if they added, I don't know, a new gun in Fortnite or a new character in Overwatch that made every other character obsolete. But in Minecraft, it really doesn't matter, because unless you're making a PvP world, which you could just tell your friends, oh, don't be a dickhead and don't use the mace, right? It doesn't really matter. Like, I've never really got the argument about nerfing villagers either. I mean, it's up to the player if they want to get each trade to 1 emerald. And yes, there are things that need to be tweaked with them, but it doesn't need a total overhaul because you can get mending really cheap. It doesn't matter if little Timmy from Earth 2 is using a feature, which it is a feature. It doesn't mean that someone should be getting overly pissed about that. And yes, I've been guilty with this, with my strong opinions of duplication. But now I've kind of learned, well, it doesn't really matter what the hell somebody does in their world because it's their world. It's not your world, it's not Kim Jong-un's world, it's theirs. And even then, it's just a natural progression of a video game for new things to replace old things. What game just stops adding things because it makes another thing obsolete? It's like the elytra. Of course the elytra is going to make everything obsolete, and in the argument that rails have become completely useless, for transportation they were anyway. They were really expensive. You may as well just run because the setup time took way too much time, but they have uses in redstone, so it doesn't really matter. But it's just argument that, like, it makes every other form of anything obsolete doesn't really make any sense, because especially like the mace, mending, netherite, well, they're all end game things. But anyway, comment down your opinion on this topic. I just don't understand the idea of nerfing things because they make every other thing obsolete. It makes 0 sense. But anyway, if you enjoyed, leave a like. And if you want to see more content like this in the future, consider subscribing. But thank you for watching, and goodbye.